Fasted running, or running fasted, has its loyal supporters and a legion of followers. But what exactly is fasted running? Let's look beyond the personal anecdotes and misinformation, and let's have a look at what the science says on whether fasted running could benefit you in your training. Fasted running is when you haven't eaten for a window of around 10 to 16 hours prior to exercise. Clinical research and studies is beyond doubt. It's undisputed. What happens as a result of that is because of depleted glycogen stores, your body has increased fat oxidation, utilizing fat more for energy than it normally would. Now, if you're thinking that an increased fat oxidation and increased use of fat for energy is good news for those who want to lose weight, think again. Clinical research and peer-reviewed studies show results that indicate there is no change in body composition and there is no weight loss associated with merely running fasted. There are no differences between whether you run fasted or whether you run fed. And that might sound a bit strange, because if you're increasing your fat oxidation, you're utilizing fat more for energy, then why doesn't that result in increased weight loss or fat loss? Your body likes to keep homeostasis. I think I said that right. The body likes to stay the same, likes to keep its equilibrium. As a result, when there is some caloric intake, then your body just merely compensates for that. It says, we need more fat because we're utilizing more fat. So it just goes back into your fat storage. Our body just simply loves to stay the way it is. Now, if you happen to be including fasted running in your training and you are losing weight, that weight loss or fat loss should not be attributed to running fasted. It should be attributed to other factors in your training and your diet. I am a supporter and I would recommend including fasted running in your training. But there are things that you need to consider about if or when you should include fasted running in your training. Clinical research and peer-reviewed studies also show that there are negative effects to fasted running. So what are some of those drawbacks that come with running fasted? Some of the possible negative effects of running fasted you need to consider are lower energy levels, greater rate of perceived exertion, decreased performance in high intensity and long duration, rising cortisol levels, pronounced immunity depression, loss of muscle mass, hormonal imbalances, increased hunger, resulting in a greater caloric intake, and increased fat storage from your diet. Now, enough of the negative vibes, let's get some positive vibes happening. The benefits and positive impact of including fasted running in your training is also supported by clinical research and peer-reviewed studies. You need to ask the question, do you need increased fat oxidation to utilize fat more for energy in your running? If the answer is yes, then let's have a look where that might fit into your training. Exercising, even at a low to moderate aerobic capacity, your body is still going to be utilizing carbohydrates or utilizing glycogen as fuel until it gets to a point where it's going to go, hang on, we're running out here, we need to start utilizing fat for the energy. Easy runs, recovery runs, and long runs of maybe up to no more than 90 minutes are going to be really great to help you build that fat utilization or the efficiency of your fat utilization for energy on those runs and for those longer distance races. Being mortals like me, we could be out on the road or trails for hours, for distances from anything like half marathon up to ultra marathon distances. So we need to be able to utilize our fat for energy with an increased capacity for fat oxidation, and that's done through training, including fasted running. Fasted running can also be a matter of personal choice regardless of the type of training you're doing or what you're training for. Some people it's just about their comfort or discomfort about food and glycogen stores sitting around in their body, or it might just be a matter of time convenience where I'm not going to get up for 2 hours before I go for a run and then have to go to work after the run in the morning. It's just more convenient to get up out of bed, run fasted, come back and have something to eat. We never really stop learning about running, and nor should we. But there are misguided, misinformed, personal anecdotes when it comes to all kinds of stuff when it comes to running. So make sure you do your research, make sure it's backed by clinical research and peer-reviewed studies when it comes to your running training. If you've come this far, thanks for sticking with me. If anything in this video has cleared things up or is going to help you in your running training, please drop a comment below. God bless. Eat well, train smart, run hard, play hard, keep your easy runs easy, your hard runs hard, and keep reaching your running goals.